What's up, guys? Soul Twilight here. Going to be doing what's going to be considered my very first official LP. I've done some in the past, but none of them have really been that great. I'm going to today. Well, for the next couple days, I'm going to be playing Parasite Eve, released in 1997 on the PlayStation 1 console. And I'm basically doing it in honor of the third birthday being released in Japan, which is the third game of the series. Little background on this story, on this game. Takes place in New York. And by New York, I mean like everywhere in New York. And you play as... In this one, you play as 25-year-old Aya Brea, who is a officer with the New York Police Department in precinct number 17. Over the course of the game, you meet new people. Some of them die, and then you finish the game, I guess. What's different about, of course, you know, as you saw, this game is made by Square. And, you know, you automatically think, well, it's going to be a RPG. Yes and no. This is actually one of the first of its kind. It's called a cinematic RPG. It's where it's got, like, elements of survival horror, but it's also got elements of first-person, of RPGs in it as well. And instead of going into detail, I'll just explain it as it goes along to sort of save time. Alright, so here we are with Aya getting out of the car. Dialogue, I'm going to leave it just for a little bit, but not very long. Of course, I'm going to keep her named Aya Brea. Age 25, occupation New York Police Department officer. Alright. Alright, so homeboy here's trying to impress her, and we'll just run off and not care. And I believe that's him. Yep. Okay. And now we run in the doors and open them like a maniac. And now we let the game take its course for a little bit. Nice chandelier they've got. The text on this one I can't really do much about because it's currently being controlled by the AI system. Since it's a play, it just goes with the flow. And now, one of the most renowned scenes from Squaresoft at the time, but nowadays better known as Square Enix. The opera scene. If you've heard anything about Parasite Eve, played it at all, then you'll know this is a very badass cutscene coming up. And Just a quick thing, the guy named Edward, I'd like to think it's Edward Cullen, simply because of what happens next. And by that, what I mean is that I would like to think that's Edward Cullen just frying, roasting, and dies. Run, run, get out of there while you can. Now, I'm sorry, but you cannot tell me that that is not badass right there. Because that is. Well, at least she knows how to handle people. Alright, so we're going to be the hero now. Obviously, she has the ability to sing and catch people on fire, but hey, let's pull out our gun and see if we can't go do something anyways. Because we're Aya Brea. We can do that. Right. Time for some more dialogue. And now this is where it gets the idea of a cinematic cinematic RPG. You can run around, and what you see right there that says AT, that is your active time. You can only perform stuff when that's full. You have your HP under it and your parasite energy under that. And when you hit X, you see this large dome up here. That is the range of your weapon. The closer in the range they are, the more damage it will do. Kind of like critical. And you can target 2 people with it. You can hit people twice or attack them once. But yeah. So you have your little range here. The closer you are, the more damage you can do. You have the amount of bullets that you have. You have ammunition in this gun. I'll go into more detail with that later when I can get ammunition to actually do stuff with. And it also tells you how many targets there are. Anyways, we'll shoot at her up close for now while she charges up her laser. There we go. Flashback. Yay, medicine! Alright. Now, up here comes the cops! Let's jump down anyways. Forget waiting for them to kill her. We'll just jump down anyways. Creepy little laugh. Come back, little girl. Alright, and now we chase her. That door's already locked. That door's locked. So, and this one is as well. Your first unlocked door is way up here after your first actual battle where you get something. Just a heads up, animals were harmed in the making of this cutscene. If you like animals but don't like to see them defiled, like say the dogs from Resident Evil, don't watch this because just watch, you'll see. Get some chicken legs, a big ass tail, and there we have it, a rat. Doesn't that look... I'm sorry, but if that were hiding in my house somewhere and my cats were chasing it, my cats would still pwn the piss out of it. Just like that. Alright, now let's explain ammunition as soon as this is over. Alright, so we'll open the main menu. Right here is your ammo crate. Select it, reload, and I'll fill my handgun back up. The nice thing is, you can do that in the middle of battle too. If your ammo's low, you can reload it in battle, which is very nice. More dead bodies. I believe this is the one we want. Nope, this is the one we want. Yep. Alright, well, keep going down because one of these contains medicine. There we go. Now we shall talk to the guy that's somehow still alive. Well, that person's dead. So now we shall leave the room. Come up here, and here's our... Oh, that one's locked too. So is that one. Okay, well then here's where we have to go. Say hello to Mr. Clown. Yep. So much for him not dying. Okay, and then there's... In one of these there's something too. I believe it's... There it is. Ammo. Alright. Now we have to come up here. Ooh, boy. Let the parrot out. Alright. And real quick, just like you would in Resident Evil, you have typewriters to save your game. Well, in this game, we have telephones. The phones are used to save your progress, which I shall do now.